Hello, I am Max from Test Drive Blogs, and today, let's have a look at this 2007 Jeep Wrangler Sahara. I filmed a stock one of these a while ago, so I figured a modified one would be cool to film as well. And of course, a big shout out goes out to Charlie's Pre-Owned Auto Sales in Arnold, Missouri for allowing me to film it. You can check out his information in the description below. This Jeep is finished in a black exterior. Black door handles, leading into a gray cloth interior. The door panels are pretty simple. You have a door handle up top, and your power locks down below. This is a Sahara model, so it's pretty well equipped with options. So let's take the key, which does have a fob on it. And let's fire it up. And so let's close the door and check out the rest of the interior. Being the Sahara edition, this does have the premium radio, which you can tell by the speakers up on top of the dash. Light controls over on the left side of the steering wheel. Steering wheel is a 4-spoke design. Not really much on it. Just have the little Jeep emblem in the middle, and it does tilt. To the right of the steering wheel, you do have your wiper controls, as well as cruise control down below. Couple set of gauges. You have your fuel gauge on the far left, speedometer, tachometer, and your temperature gauge on the right. As I mentioned, the Sahara does have the premium audio system, which is simple to operate. It is touchscreen. Do you have a CD changer? And various other options located on the sides, including USB and auxiliary. Down below that you have a few vents, as well as your power window controls. Climate control down below that. And your flashers and power outlets down below that. 4-speed automatic transmission, as well as your 4-wheel drive transfer case right to the left of that. A little bit of chain storage and overdrive selection in front of the shifter. Back behind that you have your emergency brake, as well as cup holders. And so let's shut it off and check out the outside. The JK generation of the Jeep Wrangler was first introduced for the 2007 model year and was the first Jeep Wrangler to ever feature 4 doors from the factory. And it followed up the TJ generation, which ran from 1997 to 2004. As I mentioned, you could get it in either a 2-door form or a 4-door, with the 4-door being dubbed the Unlimited, which was just a longer wheelbase Wrangler on the earlier generation. And it was the first Jeep Wrangler to not feature an inline-6 engine. The JK continues on with the Jeep Wrangler's iconic styling of the 7-slotted grille and the round headlights and whatnot, while adding modern conveniences, such as the option of power windows. There were a few trim models available for the JK Wrangler. You had either the X, which was pretty much the base model, the Sport, the Sahara, which you can see here, or the top-of-the-line Rubicon. While the Sahara was meant more for luxury, the Rubicon was all made for off-roading, featuring many off-road options such as locking differentials front and back. The JK Wrangler was also the first Wrangler to feature a 2-wheel drive form. All Wranglers beforehand came only in 4-wheel drive. And as I mentioned before, this Wrangler is actually slightly modified, as you can tell from the wheels and tires. It has a rough country lift, General Grabber tires, Method brand wheels, as well as a Bestop, which makes the top kind of a fastback instead of a straight up and down on the back. Some other neat facts about the Jeep Wrangler JK is that it actually features a full roll cage still on the inside. The front window actually still folds down on these new ones, as well as you could still take off the doors, since they're not really a structural part of the car. Same as the earlier Wranglers, you could get the JKs in either a soft top or hard top configuration, which are actually interchangeable, so if you find one with a soft top, you can still put a hard top on it. As well as the hardtop models actually feature a rear windshield wiper and a rear defrost system. And so it's incredibly simple to open the hood. All you do is just flip these clips, pull them out, and then just lift. The earlier Jeep Wrangler JKs featured a 3.8 liter V6, which made around 202 horsepower and 237 foot-pounds of torque, and that was later replaced with the Pentastar V6 engine, which made a whole total of 285 horsepower and 260 foot-pounds of torque. And in the earlier ones, you could only get a 4-speed automatic, as I showed here, or a 6-speed manual. A 5-speed automatic was later added.
One of the things that's neat about Jeeps like YJ and newer is that these speakers, the main speakers, are actually above you on this bar in the roof. Because they didn't have power running to the doors on, actually even still, besides the power windows, there's nothing actual power on these doors. They had to put the speakers somewhere else because you probably still want speakers whenever you want to go driving the Jeep with the doors off. I'm always also surprised at how much space there is back here for the legs. I would expect head space in a Jeep, but not leg space, but man, there's quite a bit. On the hardtop, you'd also have a window to flip up, but since it's a soft top, you'd actually have to take out this bar right here to actually get the rear window out. But there's not a bad amount of space back here. There's a subwoofer. I'm sure this top takes away a little bit of your space, like upright-wise. But it's not really that bad. You can flip down the back seats if you'd like to get more space. So thank you all for watching this video of the 2007 Jeep Wrangler Sahara JK. Be sure to check out Charlie's information in the description below. And I'm out of here. See ya.